hospitality course with the Professor Ryan Barker and the TAs Natalie and Cynthia has been a wonderful experience. Before this course, I didn't know a lot about the hospitality industry. It opened my eyes because it made me realize that this is a career that I can possibly pursue in the future. Also, the values and the ethic of the industry are just admirable. I learned about leadership, time management, controlling stress, diverse workforce, and what I have to improve in each of these areas. Always keep in mind the four agreements, regardless the area in which I will pursue in the future, because they made me realize some things that I have to change in myself in order to grow professionally and personally. My favorite part of this course was having the opportunity to meet professionals of the industry and receive advices from them. Also, the professional preparation, the resume review, and more than anything, the mock interview with Eduardo Villavicencio, a manager of a hotel in Dubai, are experiences that has impacted me and I will never forget. I will definitely apply everything that I have learned in this course in my future.
Hi, it's Loya Takesa from the hospitality class at College Connect. One of my favorite things was seeing what it's like inside the hospitality industry, whether it was hearing stories of people who are owners or work at the hotels or anything like that. It was just kind of nice to have a little behind the scenes experience that you probably wouldn't get if you were a guest or a customer visiting any of those places. Something that I know I'm going to take with me from this class were those practice interviews. Those definitely helped me prepare for what it'd be like in a real interview and how to formulate my responses and just interviews in general. And I think that the feedback we're going to get is going to be super helpful and help me in my future job endeavors. My collage is basically just a mix of things that I found super fun or that I found important or both. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Manan Desai. I am currently enrolled in the hospitality class, and this is the last week of the class. So we had to make a collage, and the pictures in my collage represent the hotels that the professor went over, how we learned about them, talking to the managers, having Wednesday sessions with the managers, listening to their life stories, how they got involved in the hospitality industry. So I think the pictures really represent the hotels that really interested me and the ones that I talked to. Obviously, I had an interview, so I talked to Marriott, but the other ones really sounded good to me. And the one at the bottom, the one with the waiter, shows that you don't only have to be in the hotel industry. Hospitality also means the restaurant industry, meaning that you can own restaurants, you can own many restaurants, chain restaurants, independent restaurants, but you can open them in many other cities, countries. And lastly, the in the bottom left, it's many words that represent hospitality. Thank you, class.
My name is Sandan, and the first thing I learned in hospitality is leadership and time management. I will apply this in the future by using my time wisely and making good decisions. And also, I will be a good leader. And what the image in my collage mean is teamwork is really important. Leadership is a good example for us to learn and take up a lot of skills. And hospitality is making the guests feel happy.
So after all of this at the poem, the one thing that I got out of it was the camaraderie. So between our classmates, we got to have our presentations. Between the guest speakers whose work they've got to know a lot of people from across the country. And then there was also camaraderie between the family, just like Ivan and Lavaca, who worked the thing with their family. The family or friends can be a great way of networking, and I want to help connect to my family and friends so that I can grow as a person.
What I learned about hospitality was that managing time is very important in the industry, because if you don't manage your time, then things could go pretty bad. And the number one that I really got from the whole hospitality thing was that you need to manage your stress, because it could lead to bad things like depression and all that kind of stuff, even killing yourself.
Learned about the College Connect hospitality course over the summer was that no, every manager and employee, their day is never the same as the other when it comes to work. I also learned about different hotels and their brands and how there's different hotels for each person based on their stay, based on how long they're staying or how luxurious or simple they want to stay in. I also learned about leadership and how that is never given to a person just because. You have to earn that by actions. And how I could use what I learned was, if I do end up going in the field of business, I could use everything I learned into creating my own business.
Hello, my name is Alonda, and the first image in my collage is a pineapple. The pineapple is a symbol often used in hospitality that welcomes others and displays a feeling of warmth. The second image is a doorman. This is the person who you will usually see at a hotel and the first face that you will see greeting you. The third image is a handshake. This represents leadership and teamwork. The fourth image is a crowd. This represents the diverse group of people that you will meet while being in the hospitality industry. The fifth image is the dinnerware. This represents the cleanliness and organization that you have to put into the hospitality industry. Lastly, the quote, "The customer's perception is your reality." This means that the customer knows how to define customer service, which means that while being in the hospitality field, you have to take that and take what they say into consideration and make sure that they're happy throughout their time being in your facility. Thanks.
The two images at the top of my collage represent cooperation. In the hospitality industry, you're required to work with your colleagues, your coworkers, your boss, basically everyone who's working in that same area. And you're required to share each other's ideas, consider each other's ideas, which require a lot of cooperation. In the center of my collage, there's a hand holding the world, which represents service. The two images at the bottom of my collage represent kindness, because along with service, you're meant to be kind to customers, especially if you want them to eventually come back or recommend your business to to other people, and that will allow your business to prosper.
The images in my collage mean, the first one is hospitality is not to change people, but to offer them space where change can take place. I feel like that's saying hospitality is something that won't change you. It's where the space in the mind is. And then the second picture is showing like people coming together and showing that they have enough hospitality in order to, in order to be together. And then the third one, it says, the harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel when you achieve it. I feel like that's saying strive for greatness, because when you complete something that you work really hard for, it's basically like you feel good about yourself at that point, basically.